Hey everybody, Benny here, and welcome to my Let's Build. A little bit different now. I'm going back to the roots. I'm going to be showing you stuff that I've built with time lapses and everything. I hope you enjoy. Check out what I made. Bye bye. So, this is a little house I built. This is kind of a speed run, so I'm not gonna, it's gonna take too long to make everything. I make this as I go. There's no plan. I haven't built it before. I'm just starting off completely new, which you will see. Every now and then I change things around. I start off with things. I start taking them away. This is how I build. I don't have a plan. I don't plot things out. I just start and see how it turns out to be. Like you see, this corner didn't like the way it looked, so I just changed it all around. This as well, trying to get a little symmetry in there, misplacing blocks like a motherfucker. I swear, I do swear. So putting in lights, not putting in windows. The way I build is usually people they start off with a ground area and then they do the decorations like right at the end. Well, I don't do that. I jump from space to place, trying out different stuff. Like here, this is something I like to do, fill in the ceiling with half slab because it does give you a bit more space to do stuff. This is a bit fast, but you see how I made it. It's not a tutorial, just to show you what I build, how I build it. Even it's a bit fast, but I think you get the point. One thing I'm going to do here is this is how I like to do lights, because before the glowstone didn't really look that good in my texture pack, so I used the red glowstone lamps, and this is how I do it: redstone torch, lamp, and then a glass block on top of it. And that's like a little indirect lighting, and I always place the wrong glass there. Get that out of my inventory. I think I do later on. But this is like indirect lighting because I don't like the way the lighting just, it hangs in the middle of the air. I'm going to be using torches every now and then as well, obviously, but, for the indirect lighting, I like the way that looks. And this is a little, like a cupboard area I like to make. Now I'm trying out, to get the stair thing working, but the stairs are like really pissing me off. So I tried, with that, trying to, make it the corner, but then I thought, well, fuck it. Just use the stairs the way they are. Just make a way up to the first floor. Like I said, all this is in survival. You can make all this in survival. I'm not using any like blocks that you can't easily get in survival. Obviously, stuff I'm using here are like bookcases. It does take a lot of resources to actually get them, but it's not impossible. And even the wood and the stone. Obviously you'd have to smelt a lot of stone to get a lot of the stone bricks, but here's me looking around the edges to see where can I put stuff, where can I add stuff, how high am I going to go. Misplacing blocks like a bitch. I hate that. I'm just not used to flying anymore, because the last couple of things I did, I used survival, even the big pirate ship. But it's just terrible. It's just so bloody awful with the flying, because it doesn't work most of the time. Just fly around and turn too fast, and then it's just stupid. I'd set the time back to day because I don't like working at night, because I don't want to place torches everywhere. They're just annoying. Try to figure out how the top floor would look. I'm making a bit with fences. I'm going to change that later and hook up the fences on the edges. Making that same height. That can go up one step, that's okay, but the rest should be one down. I like the way changes in form, changes in heights. It makes the whole thing nice. And I mean, this is something you could build on your survival server. It's not that complicated, and I mean, it's not a tutorial on how to build it, but you get more or less the gist of what I'm doing. It's a very British way of saying it. You do get my jest, don't you? You do, yes you do, sir. You die, sir. Yep. And here, and also if you're using half slabs, you have the possibility that the windows don't go to the ground, but they also not one up. So you got a bit more room to play with. And here I'm trying out flower pots outside. I started using item frames, but I didn't like the way it looked. It sort of, yeah, it looked weird in this texture pack. I've seen people do it with item frames as well, but it didn't really look the way I wanted to. So I went out and I changed it all back to signs, and there is me derping out trying to get a bloody sign down, but it did work. Did get it to work eventually. Got all that removed, and then, you know, this is a basic like a flower pot outside your window kind of design. I've seen millions of people use it, and it's very, very simple. And then here another little idea a lot of people have had, like what are they called? Window blinds, I suppose. Not sure, I forget. But they make the whole thing look nice, even in this texture pack. Although I've seen other texture packs where the window blinds look much better, much nicer as well. And yeah, just place, like you said, this stuff, they could all be done like when you're done with the building, but I like doing it in between because I like the way it looks from afar, and checking out what the whole thing looks like, moving around, thinking of what I'm going to do with the rest. Don't just hate it when somebody calls while you're recording, but never mind. Alright, back to the way it was. Let's see. Oh yeah, I start the roof. There we go. I thought that looked really nice with the bricks and you know, little bit of contrast. There goes my mobile phone ringing around, but never mind. Yeah, decided to make a flat roof just because I like the way it looks. Yeah, just, you know, make it a flat roof, and then, you know, add some lighting because it was a little dark in here. And yeah, this is me trying to figure out, yeah, didn't work the way I wanted to, so make it symmetrical. I like the way this is symmetrical. You know, it has to be symmetrical. I don't like when builds are like really crappy and not symmetrical. And obviously these stick out of it because they are half blocks. So what we did was, yeah, we did that. We put it over there. And then, yeah, the front, checking out what the front looks like, you know, just making it a little nicer. Looking at it from the back, that's something you should always do. Look at it from afar, so you can actually see your house from a different angle. And there, you know, like I said before, changing the fence area. Now I thought, well, it's time for a little inner decoration. So this bed design I've seen somewhere else, you know, filling out these areas. And there I go again, decorating shit. But nope, didn't work because that's one high only. Yeah, putting in some cacti, and then going back to the whole bookshelf idea and thinking, well, yeah, we do need some decorations. So putting in some bookcases, making the whole thing look a little homey kind of thing. Yeah, don't know what much to say. Oh yeah, trying to make a table. That's always a good thing. Starting out with a table, you know, looking, you know, maybe use two different types of wood. They do look good together. Well, my texture pack they do. And that's my son in the background making noise. It's always hard, but yeah, I'm gonna try, like I said, different types of wood. I think is important. I'm trying to make a table, getting it to work. Yeah, that's a typical table design with those. And then one idea I had is using these strip hooks as like clothing lines. And then another thing I saw, a buddy of mine's channel, is a way to make nice looking lights. Is you put the lights down first, and then you put the item frames on top of it. And this is just my OCD with the ground area. I like the way the gravel looks in my texture pack. So yeah, putting some trees, putting some flowers. Obviously this is a lot of work because, you know, to get the whole thing looking nice, I'm going to remove that. Do the same on that side. Sorry, I'm eating something right now. Hey. And then I thought, well, this thing is missing a chimney. Not a functional one, obviously. I've had very bad, bad times with chimneys, because every time I try to make a working one, either the server didn't work. Didn't allow the fire to be placed, or the chimney burnt my bloody house down, and I hate that. So I thought, nah, do it simple. Just the way it looks, no big stuff. Yeah, that's the way I made it. And then obviously looking for bloody cobwebs, can't find them. There we go, right in front of my bloody face. Just placing cobwebs. I think that's typical, you know. Put cobwebs down, makes it look like smoke from a distance. Obviously not close, doesn't make it look nice from close. Ooh, I thought I found this guy. Nearly completely enchanted armor, and there he goes burning. So just, you know, adding little trinkets here and there, just making the whole thing, you know, look not too simple. And here, I don't like this, you know, holes right in the middle. I mean, you wouldn't do this if you were playing on survival either, would you? You'd fill out the whole area, and yeah, that's why I sped this little bit up, because it'd be boring. Filling out this area, because I wanted to make a little garden in the back. And like I said, this is not planned, this is just all, just sat down and started building. Just made it up as I went along, because that's the way I do build. I don't make plans beforehand. If I make big builds, I like to look at designs that are already there to get some ideas. But usually I just, you know, start building. Don't think about what I'm doing, just building and just starting. Now I have a backyard kind of thing. Try to make a pathway which looks a little natural. That was a bit too much like Tetris, to be quite honest. And yeah, using the mossy cobblestone wall to fill in this area. I'm trying to jump over the bloody thing. Obviously that didn't work. And then making a small pond type area. I don't like the way ponds look when there's just dirt below it, so I just used the normal sand, because I like the way that the water looks below sand. Obviously that didn't like that. That was like totally annoying me. And then same principle again. Redstone lamps, redstone torches, and a glass, because I think it's nice if under the water you have like a little grass area. And then I noticed, well, didn't like the way that stuff looked, so I put gravel all around there, because I don't, like I said, this is my OCD probably. Don't like it if there's another material there. I think it should all look the same. And then grab me a bucket of water and fill the sucker up. There we go. Don't like water glitches. And then obviously we needed some space for plant life, and then me looking for bloody bushes and looking for bloody sugarcane, and still, you know, just can't find the bloody thing. And then a dead bush, because you would have that in your garden, wouldn't you? And then I thought, well, it'd be nice if these vines grew everywhere. That'd be kind of freaky. Make the whole thing look a bit more like it's been here for a while. Alright, and then we needed, what did we need? Yeah, we needed the other lamp design that I like, is that, and then just a lever on top. And obviously, if you make it 3 high, you can't actually see it from the bottom, the lever, so that makes the whole thing look kind of nice. There we go, 1, 2, 3, redstone lamp, switch. 1, 2, 3, redstone lamp, and switch. There we go. And just making like a little entrance, like a little patio area in front of it. Trying to find the right blocks, and then connecting all that stuff together. And then, yeah, thinking about what the hell am I going to do here, but then I thought, well, I might as well use the stairs, because that looks very connected. And then just, you know, making the whole thing look... I love these corner stairs, they're just so brilliant. I love the way they turn around, but they do get on your nerves after a while. They just totally piss you off. Setting time today again, and trying to fly, and there we go, we're flying. We're flying, baby! What we need a tree. Yes, I think we need a tree. And I thought, well, instead of growing one, I'm just gonna make one. I'm just gonna make a tree. making a tree by myself, trying to make it a little natural, but that doesn't always work. It's just a lot of trying and, you know, just trial and error kind of thing. Moving stuff and just, yeah. And these need vines as well. Like I said, there needs to be one here, and just getting rid of that. Trying to get the whole thing looking a bit natural. Now I love the way vines grow down, and then I thought, well, there needs to be a chill out area, so I got some wood and made 2 of these. And then I thought, okay, if I use signs, the problem with signs is, like you're going to see in a second, I put 2 signs there, but then I mean I can't put them there, so I thought, okay, so here I'm going to have to use item frames. Put that down, and that down, and they can actually be put next to each other. So a little tip there, if you're making like furniture design, it doesn't work otherwise. Me running into a mountain. And then this really pissed me off, because this didn't work. Didn't look nice. It has to be a little bit more symmetrical, so I thought, well, I'd just fill this whole area up. Trying to find the bloody block, can't find it. There we go, falling down, filling out this hole, just to make the hole. I mean, this is something you would do if you were playing in survival anyway, because I mean, something I would do. I wouldn't get out of my way, you pig. Go away, you pig. Die, you pig. I'm gonna hit you with grass. Pig died on grass. There we go. Making that good. And then here I was thinking, yeah, like a little parking area. Then I tried later on, I tried to write a P, but it didn't have enough room, so I just thought, well, nah. So we're just gonna fill this up with black wool, which looks much like tar, to be quite honest. And I thought, well, I'll make a P, but that looked kind of weird. So I thought, well, just one line in the middle, and then you have like place for 2 cars. So that looks good. That doesn't look too bad. But then obviously this has to be surrounded somehow. And it's me falling into the floor. Yep, going all the way around, because this is my OCD kicking in. This needs to all be the same all the way around. Well, honestly, this is something you could definitely build in survival. I mean, obviously, the one thing that'd probably be hard to do is the mossy cobblestone on the outside, on the wall, because mossy cobblestone isn't the easiest thing to find, because you have to find a dungeon. Or I think you can actually make it from vines, and I'm not sure about that. There I can't put it because of the fence, but I can put it on the outside, so that was enough. And here I thought, yeah, well, they look good. I did that in a different thing as well. And then I thought, well, we're gonna put some wood suitcases there, and that looks nice. So why not do it on the other side as well? And then just thought, well, that looks like shelves if you put the bookcases in it. Yeah, that doesn't look half bad, to be honest. I'm trying to figure out stuff to do, and here's the problem I think 1.5 has. Placing paintings, they sort of disappeared. When I re-logged on, they actually were there again. So I thought, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna leave that. And then I was looking for bone meal. That's right. I wanted to make a little grass to make it look natural. I like that. So what am I doing now? Oh yeah, trees. Now these I actually grew because I couldn't be bothered, and I didn't actually mind the way they would grow. Yep. Making a tree. And then the entrance area. And I thought, well, that's stupid, so I put it up there. That was okay the way it looked, so then I thought, well, I like this corners. I like the way this is kind of a little jagged. So I thought, well, why not put those there? Because you wouldn't see it on the inside. You only see it on the outside. And that might look to make the whole thing look a bit nice. And I thought, nah, well, that's not gonna work. And then over here, trying to find the right place. And here's just me looking at the whole thing and saying, well, that's it. I think I finished it. Except a little decoration is still needed. Still need some decorations. like away, you know, to the house. Little walkway. Trying to figure out, well, what if I put like these half slabs? Well, they're gonna do that. And that I didn't like. I don't like the way stairs, I don't like the way fences connect, because it looks kind of stupid. Trying to figure out what I can do for decoration, put those in there.